Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time it is that you're watching this right now, and it's time for another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And we are back at home base because I turned the game off, so I'm just here. Before we get started today, I want to address a couple things in the last couple episodes that I want to correct, or, just correct what I said. Or just otherwise edit something I said. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so back in episode 9, I got the Stone of Agony, and I said that it was useless in the GameCube version, but that's not true, I don't think. I did some research, and I believe that the GameCube was capable of being compatible. The rumble feature in the controller was compatible with this game. So I think that was my first lie. And it's on a slightly unrelated note, in doing that research, I did find out, and I didn't know this, that the rumble feature in the N64 version of Majora's Mask was automatically part of the game. Like it's as if you had the Stone of Agony from the beginning. So if you had a rumble pack and you played Majora's Mask, the rumble would automatically happen, just automatically. I didn't know that. But that feature isn't present in the 3DS version or in any of the, the GameCube or the Virtual Console versions. But I was correct in saying that the Stone of Agony was extremely useless in the Virtual Console version. There was nothing there for it to use, so there you go. And another thing it's not really a correction I want to make, it's just pointing out a bit of stupidity on my part. When I played the Bombchu bowling game, I got Bombchus as a prize, and I'm sitting there trying to describe what they do, but, hello? It's the thing I was using the whole entire time during the game, so I don't know what I was thinking there. I could have just said, it's the thing I've been using to play this stupid game. So, I just thought that was kind of funny. I realized that in editing, I was like, why am I trying to describe to you guys what Bombchus are when I've been using them this whole time? They're right there in front of you. Alright, so that's all I wanted to say in regard to the last couple episodes. So let's get started today. Link is apparently very ready to go as he got very close to the screen, and you can actually see the Goron bracelet on his character model, which is a nice little touch. Like, you might not otherwise notice that. And I did point it out when I got it, but now we can clearly see that he has that Goron bracelet that Darina gave us so we can lift bomb flowers. And by the way, now that item is pretty much useless, since now we have bombs, but, well, I guess we can still use bomb flowers. Anyway, so on today's agenda, we are finally moving ahead from that debacle from last episode, but now it's out of the way and we can continue on our way. We're going to somewhere new today, actually. I just coughed there. I probably edited it out because it was probably gross and obnoxious. But we're going somewhere new today, and I will show you where that is. But, yeah, so I'll just meet you there. We're going to Hyrule Field. Oh, it's nighttime. Well, anyway, so I will see you there when I make it over that way. Okay, guys, I'm back. I am right here outside of Kakariko Village, but we're not going into the village today. We're going to keep going past the village, and, just avoid some stall childs. I'm not sure how they pluralize it. There's a little bit of shallow water we can walk through here. And there's this little... It kind of looks like a cave, but it's not really a cave. We're just going to make our way that way. Just as morning comes. And this is Zoras River. It's an area we haven't seen yet. That's a cool little thing. When you do your spin attack after you get the magic from the Great Fairy, doing a spin attack will cause the sky to darken for some reason. I'm not really sure why. We got Mr. Owl here to ruin our day. I say that a lot, don't I? Ruin our day. Hoo, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Skylar. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. You know what that means. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. No kid. Well, there it is right there. And he flies away. Kind of a strange thing. He'll keep reappearing if you exit this area and come back until you bomb these rocks. So I don't know, like I guess they figure like you might have forgotten what he said. But let's just bomb the rocks so we don't have to think about it. And here's a tree right here with a gold skulltula, of course. Alright. So what have we got over here? It's a form of life. And it's, this joke has been made before, but this is quite literally Fat Voldemort. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. Maybe because you're eating them all. How about 10 rupees for one piece? Okay, so this is a magic bean. You get your magic beans from Voldemort, and what these magic beans do is they give a purpose to those dirt patches we've been dropping bugs into. You plant the beans and a little sprout will come out, and eventually they'll serve a purpose later on in the game. And yeah, if you want to plant beans, go look for soil, such as this patch right here. So let's do that now. There are 10 bean patches in the game, so you're gonna need 10 of them if you want to plant seeds in all of them. You don't actually need to plant. Well, you don't need to plant any of them. They're all optional. But there's only a few that are actually of any use. This is one of them. And you might be wondering, why am I not dropping bugs into this patch, like I just previously mentioned? Because this is, out of the 10 bean patches, this is the one that does not provide a gold skulltula. I don't know. I don't know why. Alright, so we can't actually buy any more right now, because if you talk to Voldemort, he'll say something different. How about some magic beans? Well, they're not that popular yet. So for each one you buy, they gain more apparent popularity. I guess he's selling them on eBay or something, but without us looking. So they actually increase in price for each by 10 rupees per bean. So this one will cost 20 rupees, which I don't have right now because of a grave digging tour. And the next one will be 30 rupees and so on, and the 10th bean will cost 100 rupees. So we need quite a bit of money, but we don't need to do it right now. So we can worry about that later. We'll have other sources of money. I guess for now just put that on there. Alright, so as you can see, there's a big fence blocking our way, and we can't really jump across this because we don't jump that far. But we do have a lovely chicken, Kuko, whatever, right here, and he can assist us in jumping this way. This can get a little tricky because we got some goodies along the way that we'll need the chicken for. So this can be kind of hard to do and cleanly, let's just say. If we jump over here, there's a heart piece over there, but you need to jump over there and then drop the chicken just to grab onto the ledge. Alright, got a heart piece. Now we have 3 pieces, so we just need one more. Mr. Chicken hopefully landed down here somewhere. Okay. We can leave him for now, I think. Let's come over here to this log. Maybe. Oh, well. It was a nice try. Can I actually get out of this? Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Climb onto the log. First try. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. Pull out your ocarina and they hop out. These frogs like music, so let's just play some songs that we know. Let's start with Zelda's Lullaby. Young lad, you play the ocarina well. Mm-hmm. That melody is so fine. Ribbit, we should all practice it, Ribbit. Take rupees as a souvenir. If you come up with another nice melody, please drop by and play it. Ribbit, ribbit. And you get some money out of it. Let's play something else. Let's play Epona Song, which we haven't played once since learning it, so serves a small purpose here. Oh yeah, and you'll notice that it causes one of the frogs to grow when you play the song. So the thing here is you're supposed to kind of get the fact that each of the frogs corresponds to a different button on your controller. If you're playing the N64 version, it's very apparent. The frogs in the four in the back kind of go in that pattern that the C buttons on the controller do, so left, up, right, down, and the one in the front is your A button. So they kind of match the layout of the controller a little bit. If you're playing on the GameCube, it's a little less obvious, but it's still there. If you use the C stick, then it's not as apparent, but it's still kind of there. And the 3DS version, they kind of changed it, so this is kind of, you're not really going to see that connection between the input and the frogs on the screen on the 3DS, but because they changed it to L and R, which are on the back, and then A, X, and Y, which are like on the face of it, and it doesn't really match the layout at all. So that was always one of the difficulties of the 3DS version for me, was how it was difficult to pretty much relearn the buttons for the ocarina. But I'm playing the N64 version, so I got it pretty easy. And you'll notice when you play these songs, the one that the song starts on is the one that grows. So I just played Epona Song, the first note is up, so the one that is up is the one that grew. As I said, it's trying to get you to understand how these frogs kind of work, because later on we'll be using them to get another heart piece. Actually, two more. So you're supposed to get that connection. What else do we have? We have Saria Song. Down. So that one starts with down. So the yellow one in the front should be the one that grows. And it'll be a lot easier to get this heart piece if you understand that about these frogs and how... Wow, that might go really big. That one's on steroids. The heart piece is a lot easier to get if you understand, how they work. Which buttons the frogs correspond to. But we'll get into that much later, because we can't do it right now anyway. I just thought I'd get some money. Another purple rupee. And the last song we have is, of course, the Sun Song. And that one starts on right, so that pink frog should be the one that grows next. Oh. Well, I guess not. Huh. That doesn't really make sense, but okay. I guess I was wrong. And that one, is that supposed to be like a perspective thing? Because that one got like really huge. Alright, well, we don't have any more songs to play for them right now, so maybe we'll come back once we learn some more. Let's try to grab this chicken. Let's not worry about the text, I'd rather not. Getting this chicken to cooperate can be kind of a chore. I want to bring it... grab. I want to bring it the whole way. Thank you. Oh my god. This one we should be able to just walk across. We'll just walk by the Octorok, a classic Zelda enemy. We got a bizarre winding pattern going on here. And there's another heart piece over there that we can jump to. I believe that makes our fourth for this set. And we got another unit of health, another heart. And now, before we address that waterfall over there... Oh my god, lag. Now that the chicken is drowning, but not really. And the Gossip Stone, which again doesn't really do anything for us right now. I want to make a knight with a drink. Because this ladder houses a gold skull, and again, a lot of them only appear at night, as you can see. So that was pretty simple. Another thing about this day-night thing. You notice in a lot of places that the places where time flows normally will play the Hyrule Field theme music. There's a couple of exceptions in either direction, but in general, if this song is playing, time will flow normally. You'll notice that in Hyrule Field itself, time flows normally. Hyrule Castle, time flows normally. And in here, the time flows normally. Everywhere else, different music plays and time is standing still. So, now, let's see what it says. Sleepless Waterfall. The flow of this waterfall serves the King of Hyrule. When the king slumbers, so too do these falls. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to give you the connection to the world. I guess because King of Hyrule. I suppose. Guess that makes sense. But yeah, as I said, you know what that means. Connection to the royal family. Let's show it. While this is playing, happy 4th of July to all my American audience. It actually is July 4th right now, and if all goes well, this episode will actually be going up on the Friday after. What? Hello? Why is there a chicken there? Why is there a chicken? I've never seen the chicken there. I'm very confused right now. I've never seen the chicken somehow end up in here. It was in the water. Wow. I've never... Well, you all saw it here first. Somehow the chicken was down there in the water and ended up in the waterfall somehow. Well, okay. So as I said, this episode should be going up on July 6th, which is the Friday after, but I'm recording it on July 4th itself. It's actually 12:37 in the morning right now. And as you saw, we are now in Zora's domain, which is where these Zoras live, as the name would indicate. It's a really nice place with a nice theme. It's very gentle and relaxing. There's a couple of things we can do here. So it's actually 12:38 on July 4th, and I'm recording before I go to bed because I gotta go to work, today. But I wanted to get some recording done so I could get this edited in time for Friday. And this is the King Zora himself, which from the front is a very bizarre character model. I used to not really understand this face. Like, I used to think, like I see his eyes now, but as a kid I didn't really see that. I used to see, like, the little, like, flap things in front of his eyes as, like, big eyebrows that were hiding his eyes. So this used to be a bizarre character model to me, and of course you get the little tiny legs. Pretty funny. Let's see what he has to say. Emma, dear sweet Princess Ruta, where has she gone? I'm so worried. That's about all he has to say. So, his princess is missing. How many princesses go missing here? I guess we could start with this. We got a torch over here that's unlit. We'll bring it down here. And all that really does is provide a light source for down here. It's not really anything big or important. Come this way, light these torches. Light that one. And this is timed, by the way, so you want to do this as quickly as possible. Come behind the waterfall here. And a treasure chest appears. That was like how he turns around and it looks like he's lighting the chest on fire. Well, let's see what's inside. Something special, probably. Another heart piece. That is 3 heart pieces in one video so far. That's pretty good. Making progress. Alright, now that we've done that, there's one more thing to do here, but and it's actually something we need to do to advance the plot and the game itself. There's a little shop over here. I guess I could show that real quick. Welcome. It's just a shop where it has a lot of things you can't even buy, or things you wouldn't even want to buy. Like the Zora tunic, you can't buy it. It costs more than we could hold. Those are hard, which arrows we can't even hold yet. So that tells you we got a bow. We got a bow in this game, I guess. Deco nuts, like why would you want to buy that? And a fish, which you can get for free. There's a red potion up there, I guess. Just thought I'd maybe show that off. So the next plot advancement is back up in the throne room, but instead of talking to fishy lumpkins over here, come into this little corridor and talk to this Zora who's got a little game for us. Diving game, 20 rupees. Wanna play? Sure. Okay! Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You have only a limited amount of time. Oh my god, I can't stop coughing today, I'm sorry. When you pick them all up, come back here. I'll give you something very nice. Drop, 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 drop. So what's interesting about this game is it costs 20 rupees, but you pick up 25 rupees, so you can actually make 5 rupees playing. But yeah, you just jump down, you got a nice dive, and hopefully you pick up one on the way out. But if not, you got plenty of time. You just dive down. I picked up 2 at once there. That was helpful. So you can actually make some money in this game. I won't be making any money because I had a full wallet. So that last 5 rupees will be going to waste, but it doesn't matter. And the last one is... oh, right there. It's interesting. I don't know why they didn't make it cost 25, so you just break even, but... hey, congratulations. I've got something nice for you. Come and get it. Don't tell me what to do. Ugh, okay. So... go back up to the throne room and see what we get. Hint, it's not a hard piece. Come on. Alright. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water. Oh yeah, because we get the silver scale. So somehow holding a scale of a Zora allows you to dive deeper. So if you recall... oh shit. Oh shit, I just died. That would kill a person. So if you recall, when you dive, there's a little meter in the action icon that tells you how long you can dive for. Before it was 3, and now it's 6, so you can go twice as deep underwater. And we have a nice opportunity to use it right here, in that little portal hole down there. Couldn't reach it before, because once you couldn't dive for long enough, but now we can. And it provides a shortcut to another place we haven't been before either. Lake Hylia. So this is basically, so it's interesting. So where we were is where the source of Hyrule's water come from, and this is where it ends up. And let me just say, we got quite a bit to do here. Where am I on time? I got another few minutes. We could start exploring because there's quite a few things we can do here. Let's start by coming over to this little field, I guess. That's supposed to be a garden, maybe. We got some scarecrows. So which scarecrow is this? I am Banuru, the scarecrow music genius. I hear a song once, and I never forget it. Okay, so this is the more important of the two right now. Let's talk to the other one. My name is Pierre, the wandering scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. So these two scarecrows, they really love music. If you play your ocarina for this guy, you can just play like a long, endless melody and he'll just dance. That doesn't really do anything for us, but this one says he remembers anything he hears. So this is where you create your game's Scarecrow song. It's a hidden song in the game that will help you later on if you choose to create one. So what you need to do is you need to think of an 8-note melody that you can remember. It could be any combination of the ocarina buttons you like, but it's got to be 8 notes, and you should remember it, or else it won't be of any use to you. So, I'm gonna go... Oh, what? You have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you play it? Why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? So, let's see. I don't know. I just went up on the scale. Well, not bad. I will remember it for you anyway. I don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it there right now. Let's just cut it right there for now, baby. And that's all you have to do for now. Nothing else you can do with them right now, but just remember that melody you made, or else, you know, you're in trouble. There's a little bizarre-looking house over here. We have a bean patch. I don't have any beans right now, but we can get the gold skull tool out of it. Might as well. Rat. Let's make sure we stand far away enough so that we can recollect our bugs. You put a bug in a bottle. Okay. Wait for them to burrow in. Bug pops out. And voila, we are done with that. Let's see what's inside this house. That's what the sign says. Lakeside Laboratory. Daily trying to get to the bottom of the mysteries of Lake Hylia. Lake Scientist. Let's see what's inside. This is trippy. And, so is this guy. Wow, man. I don't know what's wrong with your face. Oh my god, that is nightmare fuel right there. Hello there, sir. I researched the process of medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met the old lady from the potion shop. She's like a student of mine. And, yeah, there's not much here. Right now. But we'll definitely be seeing this later. What else do we have? Let's go for a swim. Yeah, Lake Hylia is pretty big. Not as big as the one in Twilight Princess, but big nonetheless. Computer's monitor turned off. I didn't want that. Yeah, this little island over here will be the will be a big subject of controversy among many fans of this game. And for those that have played this game, you know why. I really wanted to come over to this little island post, but of course, you know, morning had to come. But we can just put the sun song, because there's a gold skull over here we can also collect. So let's get that while we're here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of goodies this episode. And that pretty much cleans all we can do right now in Lake Hylia. But except for one last thing. If we come back over here, there's another little island off to the side with, like, I guess, a door or like a building embedded in the wall. I don't know. The architecture of Hyrule is a little unusual, I must say. But we will save what is inside, although you might be able to tell by this low resolution sign. Maybe you could tell. I don't know, it's just a bunch of pixels. Not that the pixels will let you know. But I'm going to save this for next time. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can leave a thumbs up. You can always subscribe for more. As always, you can comment down below, or you can reach out to me on Telegram or Twitter at ScholarSuverico. That name will be at the end of the video and in the description box. As always, I love you all, and come back for our next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.